All right, good morning, sister.
Good morning, Sister Anthonia.
Sister, you're welcome to this interview.
Thank you, Sister.
In this interview, you will be telling us about the challenges of care of the earth in Nigeria. But before then, can you please tell us about yourself?
My name is Veronica Orunmoluyi. I'm a sister of Saint Louis. I joined the religious life in 1993, September precisely, and had my first profession on 13th of September 1996. And since my profession, I've lived in some communities. I've lived in Kano, in Ijebu Itele, Ikere, Bida, Gogolada. And I'm a teacher by profession. I studied from Adeyemi College of Education, Ondo, in Ondo State, a college of education affiliated to Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. And I studied physics. And over the years as a teacher, I've taught mathematics, physics. Presently, and for some years now, I've been in administration. I'm presently in Louisville Girls Secondary School, Bokolada, Abuja, as the principal.
Thank you very much, sister. Sister, I want to use this opportunity to congratulate you. In few days to this time, you will be clocking 25 years in the religious life.
Thank
I
you.
thank God for you, and I pray that God will continue to bless and journey with you.
Amen. Thank you.
Sister, what can you tell us about care of the earth?
For me, care of the earth, from what I've learned and been taught, is taking care of this planet Earth that God has given us. In the book of Genesis, God gave us, it's written that God gave us the earth to till it, to care for it, so that it can take care of us. It can bear fruit, to beautify it with the work of our hands. So for me, that is care of the earth. The earth is a gift of God to humanity. So, and He has given it to us to care for it, to take good care of it, so that it can yield the abundant fruit the earth is meant to produce.
Thank you very much, sister. Sister, how can we care for the earth?
There are different ways we can care for the earth: by maintaining a clean environment and ensure that things around us, everywhere is clean. The grasses are cut, the flowers are trimmed, the trees, if we must cut trees at all, we ensure that as we do that, we plant, so that we can have the trees all around us, because we depend on them, they also depend on us for life. So, and to ensure that we don't drop things anyhow, anywhere, we ensure proper waste management, because those are some of the ways that we dirty our environment, and all these things affect the planet Earth. So for me, those are some of the ways we can care for the earth.
Thank you, sister. Sister, in our various communities, in St. Louis communities, or even in your own apostolate, what are the practical ways that this care of the earth has been put into practice?
Like in my community, we try to do, like, ensure that the grasses around us are cut low at all times, and then the flowers are trimmed, the grounds are swept, and then when the rain is going, the earth, the plants are given water, and then we cultivate. We do a lot of farming around the compound, the school where I work, and also the convent. And coming to waste management practice, we have, even though it's something we have done in the past and we're trying to go back to it, we left it for some time, trying to separate refuse, so that what can decay can go into the pit, with the mind that it will decay and the product of that can be used as manure for crops to grow well, and the ones that need to be burnt are burnt, but we're still having issues with where to put things that need to be recycled.
Thank you, sister. And in your school, how do you carry the students along with it? How do you teach them to care for the earth?
First of all, every student has the chores they do every day in their rooms, in the classrooms, on the roads, and removing grasses here and there, having many dustbins around the school to ensure that papers, nylons are not dropped on the floor, they are kept in the bin. And then also having society that students can learn more about how to care for the earth, like green society, sanitation, environmental club or society. And then from time to time, gather the students, bring people to talk to them about how to care for the earth, how to take care of their surroundings, how to take care of their homes, so that we can enjoy a serene and clean environment at all times.
Thank you very much, sister. Sister, now let's come back to Nigeria, our country, Nigeria. What can you say about care of the earth? Are we doing enough in our country generally?
We are not at all. We are not, because there's a lot of pollution here and there, water pollution, oil spillage. When you go to the riverine states, you know, the fish are dead in the waters because of oil spillage here and there. And then air pollution, noise pollution, so much noise going on, even deforestation within the country. You go to the tree, to the bush, trees are cut but they are not replaced. Even though we have policies on ground, but there's also poor implementation on the part of the government. And then generally in the country, the attitude of Nigerians, or we Nigerians, is government should do everything. So this laissez-faire attitude, if you go on our streets, you see waste refuse dumped here and there. Go to marketplaces, you see heaps of debts everywhere, polluted, with debts. And you see erosion, no proper drainage systems on our roads, either roads within the town or on the highways. We only have in few places. So I would say that we are not doing enough when it comes to caring for the earth in Nigeria.
So what are there other challenges you would like to share with us?
About in the country,
Yeah.
yeah, I think the situation of the earth in Nigeria is really very is a concern to us, because, like I said earlier, we have policies, good policies on ground, but it is proper supervision, implementation of those policies to ensure that things are properly done. Because of the corruption, the laissez-faire attitude of those in government, those of us, for the citizens, nobody is coordinating anything. Even at the grassroots, where you have local governments, where you expect that in the local government things should work, because that is that is the leadership that is very close to the people. But you see that people are there just to embezzle money. They are not interested to even coordinate and let things work properly within the local government. Because if things work properly within the local government, it will transfer to the state and then to the country. So for me, those are the challenges that are not helping and care of the earth in our country.
And what are the way forward?
For me, one major way forward is to create awareness. The religious organizations, churches, NGOs, we need to rise from our slumber and really do a lot of talking about this care for the earth. Like in the Laudato Si, the second encyclical of Pope Francis, where he talked about irresponsible usage of the earth, and what the havoc these human activities are causing, to our planet Earth. That if care is not taken, where it will get us to will not be where we'll be happy about, and called for swift and unified global action so that we can do something together to not to allow the earth to go into food degradation. So I feel that creating awareness is key, and as religious bodies, as NGOs, even within our own school system, we can create the awareness among the students in a little way, from the different clubs, talk about it, make them to go out to also create that same awareness, parishes where we work, among the youths, every opportunity we have to keep creating that awareness so that people will know the danger lack of care of the earth can cause on us as human beings, because it is what we give to the earth that it will give back to us. So it's very, very important that we care for the earth. The earth depends on us, we depend on the earth.
Thank you very much, sister. Sister, do you have any other thing you would like to say? Maybe it's about to the sisters of St. Louis in general about the care of the earth, or any other suggestion?
Yeah, I know that some years back we were really doing a lot and saying a lot about care of the earth. But these days, even starting from myself, we don't talk much about it, and nothing much is going on in our convents, in our communities. We become maybe typical Nigerians, there's that kind of laissez-faire. So I think we need to wake up from our sleeping and do something fast, like Pope Francis has encouraged us to do. Go into practical ways of caring for the earth, and let it be visible in our communities, let it be visible in our apostolate, so that, because in each apostolate we have people working with us. How much of awareness of caring of the earth do we say to them? So if they are aware and we encourage them to do that, they will go to the larger society. Our students, the people we take care of in other apostolates, in hospitals, pastoral care, they too will go out and also create that awareness. So that is what I would like to say about that.
Thank you very much, Sister Veronica, for granting us this interview, and pray that God will continue to bless you.
Amen.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you, Sister Anthonia.